Zone, where it is usually time for Double J Jack Johnson's High Five of the Week, but since Toots is closed and we've been to Monterey, we've been looking all over for Jack. We don't know where he is, but this is usually the time when we have our High Five from Double J Jack Johnson. But Double J, where you been, man?
What's that? You got my fried pickles?
Yeah, we don't have any more fried pickles, man. Sorry.
Big lizard. Well, I'll be looking for him too.
Yeah, the lizard's gone. Big Jake, the lizard's gone.
Is these your bed sheets or is it?
Those are Mike's.
Oh, there's mine. I got some Empire Strikes Back that I'm not using too. If you want them.
Man, good to see you. Can you believe Toots closed down?
It's shocking.
It's shocking.
I used to eat there never.
Yeah. Well, good to see you. Like we said, we took it to the streets, man. We went to Monterey. We've had a big time. We got tech stuff. So now it's time for the High Five from Double J. What do you got?
Well, you know, even though Toots closed, that's bad news enough.
It is.
You know, when was it last week? I also learned that Evel Knievel died.
I could not believe that.
That on top of Toots closing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it wasn't a motorcycle crash or any kind of stunt that did it.
He actually lived to be 69 years old.
Yeah, amazing.
Evel Knievel. So I thought I'd give you like top 5 little-known Evel Knievel facts. Maybe you do know him. A lot of people, you know, in the 70s, Evel Knievel was everything. He was huge.
Look, I had the Evel Knievel van. I had the motorcycle. Yeah, I had all the Evel Knievel accessories.
Evel Knievel was huge. So I thought I'd tell you 5 facts. Number 5. Do you know Evel Knievel used to be an insurance salesman?
I didn't know that.
He worked for a group called Combined, and to work for insurance companies, some are bigger than others, and some you go to Combined, you pretty much had to have a heartbeat to get a contract with, and Evel Knievel had that.
And you being an insurance man, you know all about that.
I know all about that.
Yes.
Actually, Evel sold policies to anybody, including mental patients, and he sold quite a few policies as an insurance salesman. That's number 5. Number 4, did you know they made a movie called, which was horrible, starring Evel Knievel, called Viva Knievel, which is one of the biggest bust bombs of all time. That was made about 30 years ago,
yeah.
1977.
I have it.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. Number 3, 40 broken bones Evel Knievel had, which is not a lot considering all the jumps he did.
I thought he was like in the Guinness Book of World Record at one time for having the most broken bones.
That's a lot of, what do you have, 206 or something like that?
That's quite a few.
I've taken kinesiology in a while, but 40 broken bones is
that's
quite
a lot.
a few. Hey, you remember this, number 2, the pinball machine they used to have. The
Love
Evel
that.
Knievel pinball machine. I'll tell you a fact about that. It was one of the last, I think the last, pre-digital pinball machines, you know. The ones that, there's a certain noise that those pinball machines make that used to roll up and stuff. Then came the electronic ones, you know, late 70s, early 80s.
Right.
That were a whole lot different and not as good.
We're dating ourselves here.
Yeah, well, that's kind of weird too. But
yeah,
that Evel Knievel pinball machine was awesome. Goes for a lot on eBay.
Yeah.
And the number one thing, I don't know if you remember this about Evel Knievel. Once he almost beat a guy to death with a baseball bat, with an aluminum bat. I believe it was an aluminum bat. The guy had his arms up like this, and Evel's beating on him. The guy had written a book about Evel Knievel, talking about all his drug use and his wives and his ex-wives and stuff like that. And Evel, even though Evel had 2 broken arms, went and had a guy, his bodyguard, hold the guy, and he beat him with a bat and broke the guy's arms. He had to have all kinds of steel plates. The guy won a judgment against him for about $13 million.
No,
which
I did not know that.
Evel Knievel filed bankruptcy in 1981, so I don't think the guy ever got anything, but Evel served 6 months in jail and had 3 years on probation. But
wow,
that's pretty good considering.
Yeah.
You know, I saw an interview with him one time, and he said he would do it all over again. He would beat that guy again. He hated him, for the things he said about him. That was on E a few years
Well, did he
back.
do anything to Kanye West? Because Kanye West spoofed him in that video.
Settlement. They had a settlement about 2 days before he died.
Really?
He had a settlement with Kanye West, which I thought, you know, whatever kind of settlement they came to, if Kanye had waited 2 more days, you know, probably throw it all out. But Kanye's mother had died, so I guess Evel was feeling bad or something. I don't know how it came out, but there was a settlement in that. But Kanye did a very good Evel Knievel impression. I thought, you know, he should have been honored by that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So the 5 things that we did not know
That's
about
it. Maybe you knew him, maybe forgot him. You know, he's been off the scene for a while. Did an interview with, it was either with Jimmy Kimmel or one of those guys like that just a few months ago. And there's a documentary in, I don't know if it's a documentary, it's kind of an interview type thing in England that he just did like weeks ago. Yeah. That's, you know, sure to come out and people are sure to see it. Everything's on the internet now, so you'll see it. Evel Knievel was the man at one time. A lot of people don't know.
Evel Knievel dies and Toots closes all in the same week. It's been a bad week.
A horrible week.
It's been a terrible week.
It's been one of these. It should be on the headlines of the Herald Citizen.
Hey, it's good to see you, man. Glad that you could find us. And,
I got to go now.
Yeah, see you.
See you.
For Double J Jack Johnson, I'm Buddy Pierce. Say God bless, hit him straight.
Pillows at Manchester.
We'll see you somewhere next week right here in the Sports Zone.